Hey, I thought I'd make another video. This is about how to make sure you put this back together, and I'll explain what this is. This is the AC control knob from a 2008 Scion XB. The reason I took this out was because the AC was not working right. Whenever you would change it to the cold setting, it wasn't getting cold. So my first thought was that the blend doors in the HVAC in the car weren't being changed from hot to cold. However, after I took it apart and saw that it was mechanically controlled, there's actually another piece that goes on top of this that connects to the doors inside the HVAC system in the car. So that ruled out any electrical problem with this knob. However, the light that illuminates these markings going around, the light is burnt out. I don't know if so. I decided that I would take this apart even further. It's pretty easy to get this out. You can just Google how to do that. But what I couldn't find on Google was a good explanation of how to put this thing back together properly. Because what happened was I took this apart, and whenever I went to change or turn the knob, it would get to about this point right here, and it would have a little have more resistance, and then you'd hear click and it'd go, and then it'd get to this position, you'd hear another click and it'd go. So I knew something wasn't right because, well, I mean, I fixed it, but see, right now there's no hard places for it to turn. It turns smoothly all the way from the cold position all the way to the hot position. So I will show you how I went about putting this back together to where it turned smoothly all the way from cold position to the hot position. Okay, there's 4 clips that you need to undo. There's one right there, one right here, a third one right there, and a 4th one right here. And the easiest way to do this is to just I took a flathead screwdriver. I'm not actually going to be able to do it, but I'll just show you what it looks like. Stick it in there and then pry it like this. Don't try to stick it in like this. Push this way. That didn't work very good, so you want to apply some pressure as you're doing that so that the other ones don't pop back into place. Alright, so now I've unclipped all of these, and now I can pull this straight up to reveal the inside. Okay. So the trick to this is there are little notches on this small gear right here or there's one notch on this gear. And there's another notch on this white gear in here. It's a really crappy camera. Well, for what I'm trying to do, it's a crappy camera. But can you see the notch right there? What you want to do is make sure that the notches are lined up. It's really not that difficult to do. However, I could not find that information on Google or anywhere, to be honest, and much less a video. So you have the notch in that position, which is in the bottom, like all the way at the bottom. If this were sitting in the car, the notch would be at the bottom. And you have this notch. This is going to be really hard to show. Hang on. Let me try to do this. Yeah, there we go. Okay. There you go, you can see the notch, right? I can't point to it or else I'll drop this. It's not directly at the bottom like this. It's just a little offset. But you can put it at the bottom like this, and when you put it back together, you just kind of have to wiggle this knob just a little bit to make it go in there. But it'll usually put it in the right position, which is about right there. So that's, maybe I can show you the other notch a little better through this magnifying glass. Oh, wrong way. Yeah, there you go. You can see it down there. So line that notch right there. Line it up with the smaller gear in here. And when you put it back together, it should be able to turn smooth. Dang it. Also, another thing with this is the light, like I mentioned. They don't work, and that's because this bulb, that orange thing right there, that's where the bulb is. It's probably a LED, most likely. But if your lights aren't working on the knob, that's why, and I'll probably have to replace that. So yeah, just make sure that you put everything back together with the notches, like I said, and it should work fine. I'll put this back together just to make sure that I did it right, because that would be embarrassing if I made a video on how to do this and it didn't work. So I'll try to set this up, set my phone up to where yep, okay. I don't know if this is gonna work. Stand up. There we go. y'all get the picture. Just push this back down. It should snap together. If it doesn't, you just want to move this right here just a little bit, this back and forth, to make sure that those gears go together solid. So that's pretty much it. Not too complicated, but not a lot of information on it either. I kind of figured this out on my own, and maybe this will help somebody if they need to change that light out, or any other reason. I don't know. But that's all. Thanks.